Hi, I'm Bill Travis, Chair of the Department of Geography here at the University of Colorado, and I'm here to congratulate our 2020 graduates. I wish I were doing this in person, out on the quad in front of Guggenheim on a warm spring day. And I hope that you'll come back next year and that we'll be able to, with your family and friends, be able to celebrate your graduation in person. It was a really tough semester, a weird one for us all. And the worst part for the faculty and the staff was losing personal contact with the students. Right in the middle of my module on disasters in 1962, we had a disaster, one that's caused terrible suffering for many, affected all of our lives, thrown the economy in chaos, and really affected the university. I went from a classroom full of students to online teaching in just a few days. I'm still in shock. The transition to remote classes was fast and messy. I can only hope that you students were able to cope. It wasn't the best way to end the semester, not the best way to take final exams, nor for our graduate students to defend their theses and dissertations. But you pulled it off. You'll get your grades, your credits, your diplomas, and I congratulate you for powering through to this point. One thing about the COVID-19 pandemic was it brought into stark relief the value of what you've been doing here and learning at CU, especially in the Department of Geography, where we teach how to analyze the world, its patterns, its functioning, its interactions, studying global geopolitics, the economy, the environment, especially how humans interact with that environment, is valuable for coping with surprises. The epidemic has shown us the value of evidence, data, scientific analysis, and critical thinking on which to base policy responses to such hazards and risks. Those of you taking computer mapping, geospatial analysis, public health, political geography, cultural geography, physical geography, you all got a front row seat in seeing why we try so hard to unravel complex phenomenon like the pandemic, thinking that knowing better helps us respond better. The news media are showing maps, graphs, data visualizations all the time now and trying to explain complex concepts. They all seem like they're geographers nowadays. What you've learned here, how to analyze patterns, the makeup of the world, the skills that you got in geospatial analysis and GIS down in the KESDA lab after all those hours and those late nights on your projects, those will be handy. Those will come in very valuable in the future as we recover from COVID-19 and mitigate future disasters. Again, let me congratulate you on your graduation. Say thanks to your families and friends for supporting you, and the faculty and staff hope you'll come back next year, because we too are missing commencement. Thanks for being part of our family here. Thanks also to Leslie Yakubowski, Karen Weingarten, Darla Shadow, Jeff Nicholson, Elizabeth Pike, and the others who, often behind the scenes, helped you get to this point. Now we'll hear from Stefan Leyk and Jennifer Fluri, chairs of our undergraduate and graduate studies committees. Stay well, and again, congratulations on your graduation.
Hi, first I'd like to congratulate all of the graduate students who are graduating this May. Although we cannot celebrate your accomplishments in person, that does not diminish our excitement and pride for what you have completed. Receiving an MA or a PhD, as you well know, is no easy task in our department, and therefore this graduation really illustrates your commitment to the pursuit of knowledge, your ability to analyze data, and effectively communicate through writing. In these difficult and uncertain times, the world will need individuals like you, those who approach problems with thoughtful, critical thinking, and a careful attention to detail. I hope that you can reflect on your years in the geography department at CU Boulder in order to approach the future with the same fortitude, persistence, and insight that helped you earn your degree. We certainly will miss you in the department, and we hope that you'll visit often. We also hope that you will consider coming back in either December or May of next year to participate in the on-campus graduation festivities. So in closing, and on behalf of the geography department, I wish you all the best and warmest wishes for a bright and happy, healthy future. Take care and congratulations.
Dear graduates, parents, family members and friends, today we congratulate our graduates. These are challenging times. Nevertheless, today is a reason for you to be proud of your accomplishments and celebrate. The Department of Geography is proud of its graduates, and we send you out into the world with the confidence that you have the skills and knowledge you need to pursue your professional dreams. Remember, as geographers, you are trained to critically reflect on how human systems interact with natural systems and possible implications for society and the environment. The current pandemic shows the importance of geography and people with geographical skills in understanding underlying processes, the role of mobility for exposure and the spread of the disease, as well as the effectiveness of implemented measures to limit the spread. Take this as a good example of how crucial it is to possess the ability to think critically about causes, connections, implications, and consequences. Make sure you apply these skills effectively and walk with open eyes through this world. Be open-minded and stay persistent and confident. Congratulations on your well-deserved success. We wish you and your families all the best. Stay safe and stay healthy.